Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I don't even know who I am anymore? Not because something dramatic has happened, but because somewhere along the way, life just seemed to be one long list of responsibilities. Maybe you built a career, raised children, cared for aging parents or even siblings, supported partners, held families together, solved problems, showed up, kept going for years, sometimes decades. You've become so skilled at caring for everyone else that you gradually lost sight of the woman who you really are behind those roles. And then what happens? Perimenopause arrives, midlife, and something begins to shift. You may notice that your motivation has changed. The things that once energized you no longer do. Dreams you've carried for years seem to have gone quiet. So you find yourself wondering, what happened to me? If you felt this way, I want you to know something important. You are not failing. Your body is changing, and those changes affect far more than your reproductive years. As estrogen and progesterone fluctuate, they don't ever go away. They also influence dopamine. That's the neurotransmitter associated with motivation, curiosity, pleasure, reward, and desire. But add years of chronic stress, interrupted sleep, caregiver fatigue, inflammation, the kind of relentless demands of the modern world, and it's no wonder so many women tell me, I feel emotionally flat. Nothing excites me anymore. I used to have dreams. I've forgotten what brings me joy. And then many women also notice something else that's interesting. Brain fog, like you're searching for words. You walk into a room and you forget why. You lose your train of thought mid-sentence. You have difficulty concentrating. If this sounds familiar, take heart. These experiences are really, really common during perimenopause and menopause, and in many cases, they are highly responsive to the right support. Hormones matter, sleep matters, stress matters, inflammation matters, nutrition matters, but there's something else that matters just as much or maybe even more: meaning. Midlife is not simply a hormonal transition. It's very often an invitation to rediscover the woman you've always been beneath the expectations, obligations, and roles that you've faithfully carried out. So, during my second spring masterclass, we will explore how hormonal changes influence your motivation, your mood, and dopamine, why caregiver burnout can linger long after caregiving ends, navigating the empty nest, changing identities, the real cause of brain fog, practical ways to support mental clarity, the powerful relationship between sleep, stress, inflammation, and mental health, simple strategies to build vitality, resilience, long-term brain health will cover, and how to connect with your purpose, your creativity, your joy. Because midlife and menopause are not the end of something beautiful. They're the beginning of a whole new season. A season with less pretending, less people-pleasing, more freedom, more wisdom, more authenticity, more of you. And that's why I call it the second spring. Because spring is the season when life returns, the sprouts come up, and perhaps this is the season when you return to yourself. I look forward to sharing it with you.